It's interesting approach already. Sam is the one playing by himself on the southern side. It's normally the KJ, but here's where the action starts. It's Artis who gets the first kill.
Oh, Crashes doesn't follow up. That does leave. Oh, he's getting the orb. That's a free kill. I thought he was going to let him go all the way. But look at Victor, all the way up too.
Position was never shown, and they're a bit split here because the spike is going to the opposite side of the map. You've got Moster who's going to swing around. He finds the first. That's a spike. He's getting peppered. A little trouble as he's overwhelmed. Swarmed by Sam.
I mean, great crossfire right there. Chaos in the middle of this A site.
Vic is still on B.
Yeah. And remember, he broke that turret, so Alfia is looking for him, struggling to find him, which means Leo's left in a 1v2 on the other side of the map, but NRG's still not committing.
Giving him a little bit of room and a little time to find a bit more damage.
Oh my goodness, Victor's really lost about where Alfia could be too. He thinks he's following him up in tower.
As is Alfia lost on where NRG are, really.
At least Fnatic is regrouped. NRG's trying to do the same, but they're doing it by clearing more map space, which is a bigger risk, but they're going to have a bigger reward here. This site is going to be free.
Take a quick glance at the health bars. Leo's down to 75 HP. Alfia is healthy.
Dude, the mind games being played on the opening pistol is insane.
We're in for a good time. You hear the fault line go off. Leo spotting the first. Finesse gets one. It's traded back, leaving Alfia alone. 13 HP. In desperate need of a miracle, and he's not going to get one. And not enough oomph behind that one. Crash, he's on the swing. He's dead. Remember, Sam just has a sheriff here. He has ult, though. But the rest of the members are crumbling. They're falling all over the place. This looks like an unwinnable situation for NRG.
Last player standing.
And it's just Artis. Manages to take one with him. A second follows. 45 HP. Dropping the nano on the spike. Had to swing and take a fight. They've got to get a move on. And Boaster still has the tool that can secure the round.
He got his ult.
Artis dead.
round is
And there
over.
it is, yeah. Unless they can frag out. It's just Sam Leo 1v1, but there's not enough time. They're not going to get the fight. And again, aggression towards Dish. Prowler in the face as Victor goes forward with a satchel in hand. He's sent to the next round.
A deep push as well, forcing these players to commit to this Dish push. Sam has to find both.
Not able to, but so close. And Finesse tries to swing around and apply some pressure from the opposite side, but what a beautiful call from Fnatic.
Go get him.
Dude, I feel like these two rounds, barring a 1v4 from Artis, which he's certainly capable of, but these last two rounds, 48 HP now, he's dead. These last two rounds are...
Close battle, two players ready to swing through the smoke.
Remember, this is another weird buy. It's two stingers on the side of NRG, and they're converting again. Artis getting one with the frenzy. I mean, what a proper dismantling.
And Fnatic is being forced to push through A halls multiple times with players who are needed on the retake through Generator, through Canteen. Alfia and Leo in this position both have ults that would have been perfect to be used in Gen.
Artis on the reposition, feeling pressure on the northern side, and it's going to be another hit towards B. This time, Crackle finding gorgeous timing, and Durka does too. It's back and forth again! There's just no backing down from either of these sides.
Over and over too. This is not heroics from any one player to watch, anything like that. This is pure prep from the coaches, Minnie and Chet, and pure calling out of Boaster and Finesse right now. It's a clash in arcade though.
Plenty of ults here. Durka's the first to go. And they're just going to continue to push. I mean, Crash is taken out. He takes him with him, somehow survives.
He's jiggle peeking while stunned there.
And this back and forth affair leaves things in a 1v2. Crashy's in a clutch. We've seen the story before, but this time it's a different ending.
On the flank. Could take down Crashies.
No idea. And there goes that, leaving Sam alone. And there's way too much to handle there. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble. Oh, but he's gonna satchel his way out. But Victor's gone in right behind him! Crashies got two with the ult! What an explosive start to the round!
Literally, both teams combining crucial ults together. And they get multiple kills because of that. That leaves this round completely in the hands of the 2 players from Fnatic right now coming through spawn late in the round.
This would be a difficult ask. You're outnumbered here in a meaningful way. There is plenty of money to go around, though. So you figure you take a chance, you go for it. And it's meticulous. Alpha are creeping forward. The Han on the other side of smoke cleared out, not finding any value. Leo goes up top and somehow just destroys Crashies. They've gotten it back to it, but
still a molly for Sam here.
Idea of where he is. You see Victor trying to go up top as Sam gets a kill, and there it is, rewarded. Shock dart through a smoke is the only thing keeping them apart from each other. Leo's pushed his way into it. He's behind him, and he gets both. Chronicle with the third. Victor with just a shred of health. But can Artist snatch this thing back?
It's much more aggressive than you're normally used to with Leo.
Oh! Artist! How is he snatched this thing back? It's fallen down to 1. Victor weak! Alpha with the kills, and
oh, it's tagged up!
All separating them, and Psalm's the first to fall. Now Dirk is satcheling back out. Alpha holding a line on the other side. It's a 1-for-1. But the numbers for NRG continue to crumble. It's just Finesse left alone in the 1v4. He's not able to get...
Finesse is gonna have to try to counter with his own. Oh!
Another instance in which Dirk is not able to get it off. The orbital strike, Artist down low, falling. Side still held as Psalm finally gets cleared. Now the Nightfall Finesse, unable to hear a thing, but still trying to find one through the spam. A 3v3 for the site, no ults in play yet. The Shock Dart gets 1. It's Victor who's close to his, though. Alfier is 2, Chronicle on the swing. Crashy's dead. Paul's controlled, site controlled, and Chronicle's just kind of doing it on his own. Finally falls to the nade.
Showstopper, they're up close right now.
He still has 2 satchels. And the Roomba. There's the first. Trying to get across, spotting 1. Guessing on the second. Not behind that door. Swinging, not found.
Back in Copenhagen.
Another one for Boaster. They swing into him, saw him on the trade.
Finally the punish.
Off your feet!
That Rolling Thunder's very aggressive from Chronicle. They're in spawn.
Oh, there's a line here for Alfred to follow up, and Psalm's full stunned.
He's gotten 3. He's had himself a map. He may be the only bright spot on this side for NRG, but he has played well with the position, the potential to get more.
Dude, they aware of Chronicle's route here.
Oh, they have to be now. This would be backbreaking. Ness cleans him up. Woo! Dirk is going aggressive. There it is. There were questions around whether an Artist would be overwhelmed, but he's able to keep them back for the first. Traded on the second. A 4v4 quickly turns into a 4v3, perhaps 2. There's just no real way for NRG to hold them back. It's been so labored.
What?
He's gonna get the kill.
I can't believe it. At least getting that tag. 10 seconds for the plant right now. Nothing left. Still.
Wait, Chronicle is. That could have secured the round. I believe it did. I don't think there's enough time. There's not. Artist is in trouble. He's not in a position to be able to get out. He's got to hold him back by himself. He gets the first. Looking to provide some resistance, and that's all it was.
Just lost his place right there while flashed up.
Orbital strike straight into spawn, excuse me, Rolling Thunder. They push them back. And they've left Boaster in a cheeky position. It may not matter, though, as the rest of the team is getting the kills. It's Chronicle and Alfie are leaving Crashies alone. A 1v3. Some utility, but not much.
It's tough to use here.
He's got the dart, he's got the shock, and he has no health. Assuming they identify where it is, Leo has been left behind. Crashies falls all onto Sam, again, who's had himself a great game, but he can't convert here either.
It's just perfect from Fnatic, mauling out the last player on the site too, finding Crashies on the swing. They both got stunned by that breach stun from Chronicle. It's perfect.
It really is. It's a little, I mean, it's not even like they're just trying to diff them with gunfights. Everything is so fastidiously considered. Attacking side.
Oh, they're not ready for this hookah play. Whoa!
So many people through, and you're right, NRG had no idea. Now throwing a brakes on the rotate. The cascade as he goes straight to the skies, and he takes Sam down.
Player standing.
What a start from Fnatic.
Catching them completely unaware. I'm wondering if there's a flash that gave them misinformation there, if Fnatic dodged it somehow to get a timing up through. But you can tell NRG really interested in getting that orb. And then falling back towards that A side, hoping that they can stack the correct side. Instead, now they leave Artis alone.
You're right. I would love to see the opening round, the opening of that round again, to see what it was that led to a false sense of security.
I mean, it might just be that there was.
They're here. They're ready for it. There's a flash that you mentioned off the swing, but he was just a little ahead of it. And Crashies falls.
It's too staggered.
Artis taking one back. Spike short.
Finesse still
Finesse
here.
has not left.
30 seconds left.
Come on, man.
Those are Spidey senses. Indicator that he should not go forward.
And the fact that Alfir doesn't even TP, he holds on to this space right now. Artis repositioned! Are you kidding me?
You mentioned pinpoint before. That might have been the best of the three we've seen.
10 seconds
It's just
left.
a needle for a pixel.
Finesse in a 1v2. He's healthy. He's got a Phantom Boaster. Alfir not nearly as lucky. He gets one. He gets both. But there are two players here. In A, Sam being one of them. Chronicle the first to fall. Victor on the swing is great. And then the nade to try to deny the plant. He's still around. He's still healthy. The spike still hasn't made his way out of the site. Boaster's gotten it down to a 1v2 though. But he's just so weak.
He might have the info. Remember last round when he TP'd, Finesse was all the way back.
10
NRG
seconds
always leaves one.
He just needs one kill here. But Artis is actually, he's already shown up and he's got a judge.
Pretty crazy that he gets the plant down.
It is. There's the flash. He knows where he is. Crashies cleans it up. Which is well considered by Crashies, so Victor going aggressive. He's going for the flank and it never goes off. He never shoots it. He was too close.
These Razors are having such trouble placing these showstoppers.
Chronicle has gotten behind him. Crashies had no idea. He had no chance. It's falling down onto 3. Finesse continues to frag. And the cascade. Sam has to tug right back out. Durka doing well to keep him back. He's gotten 2. He gets 3.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. There's just not much more to say, is there?
And the idea from NRG is really good there too. Leo's swinging onto the stairs where the old TP was, so he's not even in that fight from Alfir. Alfir goes in front of the Viper Wall, does not get flashed, which is key. Maybe the execution could be improved.
This Showers hold was so important too because Finesse invested the pit on B. They invested a lot towards holding this site. And so far they've failed, but perhaps they can reconsider, perhaps they can reestablish as the Sam falls one more time.
I mean, they have so many different variations of holding this A side too. They're just abusing this at this point.
Yeah, they are.
Durka can sometimes be on boxes, they can be playing post, they can be holding short.
You're not limboing your way through that. You imagine a timeout. It has to be on the cards here pretty soon.
Definitely.
Because Fnatic, you're right, they just continue to pound A. And just exploit the defense.
Last player standing.
We've seen good halves from NRG on this map on both sides, so not quite getting worried anywhere about keeping this game close.
Pushed off the angle, and it's just a trap. Do they check him? No, they don't. It's just one, though. And the Singer's just not enough in that scenario.
That's too tough to follow up on, too. A good idea again from NRG, just not quite enough. Fnatic controlling every part of this game right now. Sam's going to try to flood out to help Finesse.
Wow. You see the free fire in the spam expecting a second. The flash cleans him up.
Oh, and that cascade actually gave them room to swing out to the left before Sam can even challenge. And right now, these Seekers might all get destroyed. Yes, Artis is going to get the rest, but Chronicle's inserted in such a good position. Alfir is punishing. He's so smart.
Crashies, can you hold the line? Durka falls.
They're just going to TP now. It doesn't matter what Crashies can do.
Yeah, there's just so much room that Chronicle's taking A.
It's crazy. They could have crossed there, but they're just a little concerned about where Crashies' position is, and they're just going to use that space. Don't even bother TPing.
It's just so well considered. Everything is flawless. Everything is perfect.
That pit might be a little early here for Fnatic, though. Never mind.
Boaster's fragging. Boaster's farming. Meanwhile, NRG, they've been squelched. They've been suffocated. They've been stymied.
You actually do still have Chronicle here.
They're still here. They don't bite on this at all.
Spike down.
With a classic, too. I thought it was a ghost at first when he first took down the first player. Artist left wondering, where did everybody go? Like John Travolta.
I mean, NRG tried to run
Right there.
what should be a tempting fake. And Fnatic just so disciplined, so well considered.
I mean, they kind of bit. Okay, the High Tide actually cut off the spike, but Molly's come in. It should outlast it.
And they put the Trailblazer right in front of it too to clear it. Dude, Fnatic are playing borderline perfect valorant.
He got it, he's escaped. No, he didn't. What? I thought he got it.
It must have been so close.
He felt like he was on top of it.
Artist now joins the fray with 10 seconds left, and Utility on the other side. They have to dump out Flood, and they do so into their deaths. Barely fight, but you're right. Dirk is back.
There's only one player here right now. They still thought that there might have been a double step back. But Boaster will now have this flank. Victor in spawn. Can he take down Leo? Coming around the corner right now. Crucial fight.
Victor on it. Damage done. Still has a stinger though. As Dirk repositions.
Last player
Can he pick it
standing.
up? Boaster's down. They're going to be able to convert this for us unless Dirk wins a 1v2. The tap on the spike, the reposition. Victor showing a little leg, giving him a little bait. Crashies one time. I mean, they're just like gnats. They're just annoying him. They're being pests. And they're securing the round.
Upgrade to a Bulldog for Crashies too. He doesn't actually go for the wall. Artist made a misclicked. There's a slow on top. Artist!
He's pushing right into him.
Wait, what just happened?
With 10 seconds left, I don't know that NRG are going to be able to get out.
He just had a meltdown.
Alfier still here! And Alfier gets two cross.
But he's got one of the Vandals, so he can't really spend time breaking with the Trailblazer.
Chronicle's positioning is just perfect. Just around the corner, understanding that if someone gets up in the box, he'll have the sightline on that. Victor's going aggressive for him! What on earth? I mean, it's over. It's just two left for NRG.
Oh, Artist has gotten on the site. Meanwhile, all of that. Which means there's not much more util coming in from the side of Fnatic. They just started the retake.
He's pushing Spawn with the Spectre. The potential to leave Crashies alone is exactly what takes place. He has a rifle. So it'd have to be a 1v4 to pull this thing off, to keep the series going. And that just seems impossible. And it exactly is. Durka with 3, and on the graves of the fallen, Fnatic raise their flag.